Just prior to the recession of the early 1990s and the ensuing downturn in the marine industry, manufacturers were producing a record number of boats. Now, many of those boats are still around to this day, and after many years of use, they vary greatly in condition. Today we're going to take a look at a boat of this vintage that has been very well maintained and had some significant upgrades. It's this beautiful 1990 Cruiser's 3670. The 3670 began its production run back in 1989, and later it evolved into the 3675 and the 3775. All were built on the same modified V hull that features prop pockets, a bow with a generous flare, and a relatively steep dead rise of 17 degrees at the transom. Down below, the 3670 features a U-shaped dinette area to port that can accommodate a good crowd. While counter space is a bit limited, you'll find some great features such as a double stainless steel sink, and everybody knows how awkward a single sink can be, an illuminated bar area for bottles, a 3/4 size fridge with a separate freezer compartment. Anyone who likes to entertain will certainly enjoy these amenities. Other notable features found on our test boat include the upgraded Berber carpet and newer electronics such as a flat-screen LCD TV. For overnight accommodation, the forward cabin features a walk-around double berth and features a privacy door. The mid-cabin also features an easy-to-convert double berth. With the seating cushion flipped upright, this relatively open concept cabin can also double as a functional seating area. The head is located off the port, and while it doesn't quite have a separate shower stall, a section of the head that contains the toilet itself can be used as a shower stall, keeping the rest of the head dry. Now, when it comes to canvas, you can generally expect to get roughly 10 years use out of it, all depending on how it's maintained. Now, the owners of this boat recently upgraded their canvas, and they did a fantastic job. Not only did they choose a good quality fabric, they chose a contemporary color that really matches the hull and gives the boat a modern feel. Cruiser's original use of stainless steel to manufacture the radar arch also adds to its sleek styling and contemporary looks. The 3670 features a bench seat along the transom and an additional rear-facing seat to port. There is enough room in the cockpit to accommodate a removable cockpit table and a couple of chairs. Off to starboard, there is a huge wet bar with more than ample counter and storage space. There is also a molded sink with on-demand cold water and a built-in ice maker. Further forward, there is a very large storage seat for the passenger with plenty of storage underneath. Over at the helm, the operator can enjoy the comfort of a double wide bench seat with ample seating for two. It should also be noted that Cruiser's engineers designed the helm in such a way that several electronics can be neatly mounted into the dash. I also noticed that many of the gauges had been upgraded. Several engine packages were available for this model. Many of these models came with 450 cubic inch engine packages. However, our test boat was fitted with the larger 502 cubic inch Crusaders that produce 370 horsepower each. Advancing the throttles, the 3670 came up on plane in 6.2 seconds. As I mentioned before, some of the gauges have been replaced and it appeared that the tacks were in need of calibration. However, with the boat comfortably on plane, we cruised along effortlessly at 20.5 miles per hour, and at wide open throttle, we reached a top speed of 33.1 miles per hour. Now, upgrades, particularly on older boats, can be quite costly. Now, while it's not quite realistic to expect to recover these costs when it comes time to sell your boat, these upgrades will, however, help maintain the boat's maximum value. My suggestion would be to contact a knowledgeable yacht broker who can offer some good advice on practical and cost-effective upgrades.